Okay, welcome ladies and gentlemen back to Premier Rant and Raves at Dennys. I guess today I'm gonna, really grind my gears. That's what we're gonna start with, grinding gear. You know what really grinds my gears? Okay, you know how when you're you can be the nicest person in the world and you open the door for somebody, but have you ever felt like you just want to, like, when you're opening that door and you're like, oh, the guy's like, thank you, you just want to slam it shut to see the reaction on his face? I think you're not even laughing. I mean, think about it. Hey, yeah, later on you're like, that Jason is a silly bitch. You're gonna say that Jason is a silly bitch. Because you're gonna be holding the door open and you're gonna be like, yeah. You guys gonna be like, oh, thank you, sir. And you're gonna be like, oh man, I just want to do this. Wham! He's gonna fall down. You're gonna be like, yes. The thrill of it, the thrill of what I just did, is like intense. But then you're gonna realize, wait a minute. I gotta call an ambulance for this guy. If nobody saw it, then I could just take off, you know? I don't know. I mean, so I guess we wanted to go back to impressions, huh?
515.
What? Guess we want to...
0399.
Right? Impressions? Alright, check it. Picture this. Kermit the Frog looking for Fozzie Bear in a hospital. I'm Kermit the Frog here in Russia looking for a hospital.
Hello.
Fozzie that I just checked in on was around. So anyway, I found Fozzie earlier today over there in that section of the guy was chopping his head off.
Yeah, it's pretty humid. So I would bring like tank tops and like
all I could say was
t-shirts that, yeah.
You ever notice that Big Bird's the only guy who can see snuffleupagus? The only person.
You should.
I'm serious, and he's never happy when he comes around. He's all, hi, Bert.
I'm all excited. I'm like, I told him, I can't wait, I can't wait.
Like, why are you so sad? Oh, Bert, I don't even know. You never fucking know. Are you on that much X that you like really can't tell? Hi, Bert. I just did a thing of X, and I'm not feeling too. I'm on acid,
Bert. They threw us a birthday party.
That's my thing. Big Bird is in what does he do? Oh, bro, Cookie Monster.
This other girl that I was celebrating my birthday with.
You cannot be that addicted to cookies. Everybody agree? You cannot be that addicted to cookies like Cookie Monster is?
Because they had dollar drinks.
He has hash cookies, man. He's got cookies like hash brownies. I mean, it's just overall crazy. I mean, you sit there and you watch a show for so long as a kid, and yet when you grow up, you realize it is not the safest show in the world. I mean,
but I don't care.
That these people on this show are doing so much different things. The count, he's a pimp. Somebody's already said this before in the comedy, but it's true. I'm 21 years old now, and when I was younger, I watched this show every day. I used to watch Mr. Rogers and like play around, like hide and come out of nowhere. Booyah! Like Mr. Rogers was like, hey, how you doing? Won't you be my neighbor? No, I don't want to be your neighbor now. That's freaky. You're telling a bunch of kids if you want to be their neighbor. Don't pedophiles do that? Don't pedophiles do that? Won't you be my neighbor? Oh, you're sitting on there, love 672. Like, ooh, you are such a cute kid.
I know, me too.
Won't you be my neighbor? Have you ever wanted that, Mr. Rogers? Seriously, like, he sits there on TV to these kids and goes, won't you be my neighbor? No, I don't want to be your neighbor. You see a freaking pedophile. I do not want to be your neighbor.
Y'all guys do it.
I'm not playing. I mean, doesn't that rag everybody's dog? You watch Mr. Rogers growing up, and you are like, this guy's the craziest thing with the trolley and little hand puppets. But then as you grow up and you realize this guy wants to be a neighbor to all these kids. Last I checked, that's called a pedophile.
That's what I said. I was like,
hey, at least Michael Jackson.
Yeah, like I said, I like to be.
No, Michael Jackson has Neverland Ranch. Okay, I'm sorry. Anybody who has a ranch called Neverland and Peter Pan is not there.
And me and
there's some issues.
I was like, this is how me and Messi used to be. I was like, if everybody was born bucket, you and Japan always.
I mean, I'm gonna say it. I was a Michael Jackson fan. I sat there and I was.
If everybody was pissed off,
I do the whole thing.
And it was so funny to us. Fuck if everybody else.
Just sit there and you be like, oh, Billy Jean.
Y'all doing alright, guys? Y'all don't need anything?
You just be breaking it down.
Nah?
Growing up. Thing. Right there. He gave me a good idea. Michael Jackson in itself is crazy.
Dude, we're having...
Overall, biggest problem in the world. A. Michael Jackson. Yeah, Michael Jackson is first. R. Kelly's second, because when you're pissing on people, you got some issues, man. I'm sorry. Pissing on people is the issue. He goes around and finds a 14-year-old girl and says, I'm going to piss on you. Yeah.
What pisses me more is the fact that I know how tight...
Well, Michael Jackson topped it off because he got the kids drunk and they didn't know what they were doing.
They're like a year
they never did.
So
they never knew how crazy things were actually at Neverland Ranch. He had a whole amusement park in that place
growing up,
and a monkey. I want a monkey.
Our side of the family didn't have.
I want to be able to walk around with a monkey on my shoulder. And if I don't like somebody, I'm like, hey, monkey, monkey.
We're also united.
Throw a pool at the guy. Well, you're wham, he throws it at the guy. I don't like you. He's got to suffer with it.
Como hermanos, yeah, we got into arguments.
Well, Michael Jackson can have a monkey. Why can't we have a monkey?
Later, we're able to
Isn't it against the law to have a monkey? Unless you have like some license or something. Don't they have diseases and stuff?
And they're like, and they're not.
You gotta be a zoo to have a monkey. Michael Jackson got a zoo. He's got an elephant and a monkey.
You can't do that.
I mean, to me though, it's overall craziness. I mean,
she goes, yeah, our dad wasn't the best of our team, but he was still our dad.
I mean, if it was me and I had all these characters, I'd put Big Bird,
we still hang out.
Michael Jackson,
they don't. They hardly hang out with each other. They see each other like probably once a month or twice a month.
And Kermit the Frog on Jerry Springer.
They're not like us where we used to like see each other
like,
every day almost.
So anyway, he called you a puta. What are you gonna do about him calling you a puta?
Yeah.
Like overall, what are you gonna do? Like, oh, he called me a puta. Like,
that's just Mom.
Yeah,
it's not because I want to fight over
established that.
Because I know we're Mitch's.
And then they do a lot of things like, let's count to the number 2. Yeah, that's not that hard. Kids are so difficult.
I'm gonna be like,
I don't want. Let's count 2.
I was like, I don't
just hold up 2 fingers. 1, 2. How hard is that? Growing up, I never understood why kids had so much difficulty counting. I really don't. I still don't to this day. Because I learned my numbers within a week. I was like, ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm done. I was already to 100 in 3 weeks.
They think they're like this.
I mean, is it that hard? Or am I just because I'm Mexican and we multiply? Mexicans multiply, so we can count. We can multiply. As soon as we come out the room, we're already ready to multiply. Because we already think 1 times 1 is not going to equal 2. It's going to equal 1 because there's one more left. 1 times another 1 is going to equal another 1. It just keeps going to 1s. There's no such thing as 2 in Mexican heritage at all.
For Christmas,
overall.
1
times 1 is 4.
You know, 1 plus what?
1 times 1 is 4.
Yeah, 1 times 1 to a Mexican family is not just 4. It's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It expands. Like those families who have like septuplets or something like that, like 8 kids. How do you manage that? What are you doing to your wife to have 8 kids? Are you banging her that bad? Like seriously,
but we don't ask
pushing
him for it. He buys it for us.
I don't know. I guess just
like
me as a person.
I need this, I need this, I need to get it. No,
it's
he
just
gives
crazy.
it to us.
You know,
that's how he is.
You go your whole life
and
you try your hardest to
they
understand.
were like, oh, well, they think they're bad because Jose spends money on
every day
but
comes back to the same
that's
thing.
how we are. Like,
you're living life
with
the purpose of
dying. If I have money, I'll take them out to eat.
Do you know where you're going when you're dying? I do.
And they're not like
I'm going to hell. I can already tell you that. See, because when I get to heaven and God's standing there and he's all like, Jason, I'm not going to let St. Peter judge you. I'm going to do this. I'm not going to give him the book. I'm taking your book. And when he flips open the 100 pages, he's like, you see all that shit? That's all the shit you so far did. Half of your life. I'm like, well, you know what? Just pull the lever, dude. And when he goes, you know what? I'm going to read the rest. And he goes to the rest and he flips through that entire thick book like that. He's like, everything you've done. You know? Every girl you've ever fucked around on, you've ever done things to, that's everything. I'm be like, that's not a big number because I'm not a player, you know? He's like, exactly. But the thing I'm trying to say is,
since I've been here, has had like 3
you're going to hell. I'm like, I already knew that. And when he pulls that lever, and he changes that lever, and that lever brings down that slide, and he says, there you go, and that says hell on it. I'm going to go down that slide around. And when I get there and Satan's standing there, I'm like, you wait, because I'm going back up for another adventure. And after a week in hell, I'm not even going to know it's a week. They say it's an eternity feeling. They're going to be like, he can't be here. Why? Because he needs to go to purgatory. He's too crazy. So when I go to purgatory, I'm just going to float around all day in the spins. Like, woo! You know, that's everything I'm going to do. Because why?
No, because I got this big old bed.
I'm going to do some random crazy shit. I'm going to make sure that Satan hates me within the first day. Within the first minute of seeing me, oh, hell no. I don't want this guy here. You know?
And you know what, if they tell you something, just be like, well, when they lived over there, they had a small house, so we never got to see
So, I mean, overall,
so now that we're, you know, they're gone and they're
I'm just going to have to conclude another one later. But thank you for your time. This is Random Bullshit.
It's late and da-da-da.